After this, everybody grab a partner. Grab a partner, grab a partner. We're not getting water. Grab a partner. Grab a partner. We're rolling. Grab a partner. That's what I said, guys. Grab a partner. No water.
No agua. No agua.
Ready? Hey!
Back first.
Yeah!
Powering up the gloves up. Then,
I'm open. It's on.
man is open.
I'm opening.
Oh, okay.
How's it go stand?
Okay, boom. And then we'll go together. Alright. So here, let's do what you like. Stay on top.
If you see what I put up, I'm big. Alright? This is the best place to be.
Right? Wait. Do you know how to get to the mountain yet? You let her jack her hand over the head? You let her jack the hand over the head? Okay, let's do that. That's a good start. There's one Okay. circle to any side and grab an arm bar here. Yeah, tie your arm right, but we can't lose that elbow. We can't lose the elbow.
Everybody in the order. Ready? 1, 2.
The win! Yeah. To the wall, guys. So today we're highly focusing on arm bars itself. We're starting from all the way from the beginning to the end, working our way from the beginning. So when we have the arm bar, we have 2 legs over the body, over the neck. The most important part of the arm bar is over the head. What I'm always thinking about is bringing my heel to my butt. Reason being because as long as his spine is straight, he has all the power in the world to pendulum up and get himself up, no matter what happens. Okay? So what I'm trying to do in any situation and anywhere is always try to create a bend in the spine. By doing that, I hard hamstring curl to my butt. And if you can see, his neck creates that bend, so he loses all his power. From here, it's always from the outside going in, elbow deep. And from here, I grab my own guide, like so. There's a couple ways we can break it down, but preferably I like to use, since I'm lightweight, I like to use 2 of my hands. Thumbs up. As you can see, my forearm is not flat at the waist, at the table. It's wrist to wrist. And I put my wrist on top of his wrist, like so. When I turn, I curve my legs into an S, a hard hamstring curl, while I use my weight to break his arms. When his hand pops, I grab the thumb. I never grab the wrist. Because a high-level person, all he has to do is just turn his wrist, and I can't usually hold his wrist on the thumb. So when you grab the meaty part of the thumb, you're usually holding the wrist itself. Okay? And I like to always hug the elbow. When you hug the elbow, it takes it from here, slipping his elbow out. Some people, I see something like this. If Kel is hard turns, he gets his elbow out really easy. It's really hard to hold. So be preferably like a bar grip. I like to hug to my chest, hold my thigh, and as I'm breaking, I'm holding the thumb. Here I extend my spine, and I make sure that his thumb is pinned to my chest. Now what creates the break, it's not me extending and looking up in the air. Guys, when we do submissions, I want us to look like it's a fetish, like you're trying to break. Like it's the most best thing in the world. You're trying to look where the break is. And if you see, if I hip bridge up, look how much bend he has left. All I have to do, that's the break. Okay, guys? So from here to my chest, hip bridge up, and that's the break. Okay? One more time. Guys, if you can't see it, that's the bar. Okay, that's the bar. It's not like a sacred area. That's the secret. Okay? So from here, hard hamstring curl. I'm making sure there's a bend on his neck. Elbow all the way deep. I'm a very light person, usually like a 300-pound guy. He's the most strongest person in the world. But the weakest part is his wrist from his bicep. I'm going to use my weight to pull on one side until his hands slip. From there, I grab the thumb before he starts rotating his wrist. I still have it hugged to my chest. Here I elongate my spine, I press on the floor, I hard hamstring curl, and then I hip bridge all at the same time for the break. Any questions? Ready? 1, 2. Yeah, we can do that, right? We can do that. We're going to do it again. Ready, Matt? We have to do this today. Well, not going to sweat on me. You're just going to practice the technique.
So left leg goes over there. Right leg goes over the body. So you see, now, and then like that. Usually on the bottom, you want to feel that type of space. Looking at the footstep. That's what you're looking for. Now, what you're doing is you're leaning all the body over. Yeah. Grabbing the thumb, bro, and sliding that left arm back. Nice and tight. These, again, keep the hand.
Why you feel it? This is where the body
slowly hip up.
Slowly pull the arm.
Slowly do a hip
And just rest up.
Slow. Let's take it back. We got one more rep and then we'll switch.
Yeah, oh, pinch your knees. Way more tighter, right?
Elbow up.
Guys, when you do your arm bar, pinch your knees.
Elbow deep.
Pinch your knees when you do your arm bar.
Yeah. Now also, I know I want it to be perfect, so when you go elbow deep, try to get your hand all the way to the other side of your quad. Yes. No, wait, don't go back. Legs square. Yeah. That's the teach you the way. So again, hamstring curl and again, also pitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch. Yeah, we're gonna go 2 and 2 back and forth.
Always come up, guys, come up.
Oh wait, no man, we're going same person all the time?
2 and 2.
Okay, we're going 2 and 2.
2 and 2, guys, 2 and 2.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, sorry, no. So you're gonna be like this. And this. Sorry. And this way you're trying to pull the bucket. It's not extended. You're trying to keep it in.
That's harder.
Yeah, now lean over there. Just slowly hip up. Get it through.
I didn't want to do it.
Okay, slowly hip into it until you tap. Slowly. Holy shit, you got some mobility in the Yeah. Some people have it. Some people have it. It's weird. I don't either. I've seen it. You double click. That's like dance with my thumb. Yeah, so you're going. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. You really can't stretch that hard. That's crazy, man.
Mine doesn't do that.
Alright,
Mine doesn't do that.
right first and then the left. You go. If you go back and forth, guys, back and forth. Don't forget to pitch those knees. You know what? Since what's going to happen once you pop that hand pops out, once you go here, right? Harden's going to hold his hands out of the arms for that. Ready? This is what's going to happen. Keep that hand in, Trevor. Yeah? Yeah, see there. Now we want to go hands like the wrist. Big press. Go right hand into the wrist.
That is your strength.
Like that. That's it. There we go. You see that? So grab your wrist. Yeah.
So you're leaning away from this grab.
Same thing here. So
He's grabbing my shoulder. Bro, he was full grip. He's grabbing my shoulder. So from here, just hold it tight. Come on, you can find.
we got to lean it forward.
You okay? Everybody to the wall. So, most of us know pillow sitting. It's the code. Pillow sitting. Forever back take. You'll definitely know. Where we have the Kimura grip. The Kimura grip is, just to make it simple, if my partner's hand is on this side, this hand on the head side always grabs the top part. I'm going to thread my hand through the hole and grab my wrist. More grip from the back. Pillow sit. You have one knee by the head, one leg. Remember, and this is the forever back take from events guys, where we lean to the side, we chop over the body, and if they escape, it's a forever back take. But that's a different lesson. Okay? From here, the pillow sit. We're going to thread our elbow through and place it right onto his head. If I don't place it onto his head and I'm pressing onto the floor, he can do two things. He can turn towards me and get his elbow to the floor, or he can build, or he can turn into me. Okay? What I'm doing is I'm placing my chest on his shoulder blade, not on his elbow. Reason being is so he can't face towards me, but it gives him the only option to go that way, right? We're going to lean 45 degrees on an angle towards his hip where I'm pressing his head and my elbow is pressing his grip. What that does is it makes my left leg light. When my left leg gets light, I'm able to come up, and me personally, I like to shave the head, windshield wipe, and hard hamstring curl towards his face where my heel almost meets my butt. Some people, if you don't have the flexibility, you can step, 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 step. Hard hamstring curl, same thing. You're going to prop yourself onto your toes. You're going to prop yourself right onto your toes while still leaning your weight, like so. And I'm going to get my knees and my shin all together, where it looks like this. I'm creating a wedge where he can't turn. I never just go sit back. Boom. It's a lot of distance. You can turn, you can come up. What I'm doing is I'm trying to sit right by his head, pinching my knees. I don't want my knees to fall. If my knees fall, he can come up, boom, and everything is gone. I'm making sure, this is really super important, that my knees are pinched. What this does is it creates a prop on his shoulder and the bend in his spine where he doesn't have the power. Okay? From here, I'm going to lean slightly to my left where I windshield wipe. Okay, go one step back. I'm going to thread my elbow through, grab my thigh. I'm going to lean a little to the left where I can windshield wipe my leg over. From here, usually our opponent is either S grip or defending. I can switch grips and we can into our armbar. Okay? I don't need to explain that. You guys understand that. The main part of this, and the reason why me and Kel decided to pick this specific spot is because we always get here. Where we have the Kimura grip and we're about to get the back. So you have an option not only to go into Kimura, not only to pivot sit, but now you have the option to get into armbar where you thread your elbow through, place your weight right onto his chin, lean 45 degrees towards his hip where I'm pressing my elbow onto his ribs. I'm gonna slightly step, 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 or shin through the face, windshield wipe, and hard hamstring curl to his head. I'm gonna prop myself onto my toes, get my shin and knee right onto his ribs, and I'm gonna create this wedge. I'm not throwing myself back, I'm calmly sitting down. I'm not sitting back, guys. I weave my arm through, catch my leg. Now where this is pinned to my chest and he can no longer move, I can windshield wipe my leg over. Here, I can get into my armbar sequence where my wrist meets his wrist, lean to the side and go for my armbar. Any questions? Ready? 1, 2. Yeah, hold on, let me.